Tom Valois has been looking forward to having a solar-powered home for decades.
Back in grade school, I subscribed to Popular Science, and I started reading about all this solar thing, because that was right during the oil embargo, and everyone was talking about alternate energy to replace gas. So at the same time, the science fair came up, and we had to do a project. And so I thought, I'm going to build some solar panels. And my brother was going to the University of Minnesota as an electrical engineer, and he helped me, and we built a parabolic reflector panel, and then I built a flat plate panel collector. And so I compared the efficiency of the parabolic reflector panel to a flat plate panel, and that was my science project.
Tom never lost interest in that 9th grade science project. After researching costs online, Tom learned that he could calculate very precisely how much the system would cost, how much energy it would generate, and how quickly it would pay off over time. The cost of solar panels continues to drop each year, but thanks to rebates and other incentives, Tom decided there was no reason to wait.
The Made in Minnesota rebate, they pay you 25 cents a kilowatt hour generated per year for 10 years. So every year on your anniversary, they calculate how much you've produced, which again is linked on the web, so the state and Excel can see how much you're producing. And they send you a check. Between that, the federal 30% tax credit, the payback's about 5 to 6 years. And then after that, it's all just gravy, because you're producing and you still got roughly 4 or 5 more years on the rebate. So the payback's amazingly quick. It's a kind of a no-brainer.
Tom requested estimates from a few solar contractors and joined the Minnesota Solar Association. Once he chose his contractor, Cedar Creek Energy, they helped him apply for funding through a lottery system. Finally, he learned that his project had won funding. The system is large enough that it will produce about 3/4 of his family's electricity usage. During peak times, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., it produces about 30 to 40% more than what the family uses. This means that he is able to sell energy back to the grid. A year after bringing his solar panels online, Tom is well on his way to earning back the cost of his investment.
And there's a ton of information on the web. I would just encourage them to start exploring, and then use one of the sites that offers to send out bid requests to installers, and then just talk to a couple installers, because they'll really explain the process to you. Another good source, of course, is the solar associations. They have meetings every month, a lot of them do. Talk to your neighbors. If you see somebody with a system, I would be the first to tell you if anybody stops by. I'll talk all day long about the system.
Tom's advice to people who are interested in getting their own solar energy system: do your research, ask lots of questions, and if it makes sense for you, take the plunge. For Tom, the project has been about investing in environmental stewardship.
The biggest reason I've installed it is not so much to save money. It wasn't, and that's really all I've talked about, is the money aspect. It is really about saving the environment. And my first love was trying to be a good steward of our earth, and I make choices to save resources because I believe that it's our duty to be good stewards of the earth, and so that's the number one reason why I did it.